10 minutes past curfew. Why are you still up?
I remember now.
Operation Mindcrime.
I remember how it started.
Circus Magazine proclaims Operation Mindcrime the most ambitious hard rock concept album since Rush's 2112. Queensryche. Circus Magazine goes on. This is Queensryche's equivalent of The Wall or Quadrophenia.
Hello?
Queensryche, Operation Mindcrime, on tour now with Metallica and of EMI cassette CDs and albums.
Get Queensryche Operation Mindcrime on EMI cassette CDs and albums at Pop Tunes. $6.99 LP or cassette, $11.99 for the CD. Queensryche Operation Mindcrime on EMI cassette CDs and albums. Get yours at Pop Tunes. $41.95 Summer, $308 Poplar, $46.22 Veronia, and $59.59.
Malcolm Riker from the concert station, the Eagle Rock 103, and directly to my left over here, I have two main men from Queensryche over here. I'd like to introduce you to Jeff Tate and Chris DeGarmo. How you guys doing?
Greetings. Out of control tonight.
Out of control a little bit, huh? Understand. But
right place, eh?
Yeah, I came to the right place. That's where it's all happening here. You guys obviously in town for the show, which is going to be taking place tomorrow, and I couldn't say that you guys could pick a better day to do it on Friday the 13th out there.
It's been a lucky day for us.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
If I was to think of a couple of words to maybe describe Queensryche and say, emotion in your music, maybe precision, premeditated, tasteful, maybe off the deep end, what words?
Yeah, I like off the deep end.
Off the deep
I think
end?
that sounds
Okay,
right up our alley.
Okay, well, that's what I was going to ask you. What kind of words would you guys use in describing Queensryche?
Wow.
Your worst nightmare?
Your worst nightmare.
Everything your mother warned you about in music and more.
Okay. Well, how about the fact that the new album, which is entitled Operation Mindcrime, it's been compared to the likes of concept LPs like 2112 from Rush. How do you guys feel about comparisons like that?
Well, I think those are nice shoes to try and be stepping next to.
Not trying to step
certainly.
into. I'm just saying from a viewpoint of albums, obviously you've put a lot of thought into this concept album, right?
Well, yeah, I think, we definitely spend a lot of time and energy putting the album together, and it's nice to see that people, appreciate, the thought that went into it, because we did spend probably about a year of, time just writing and slaving our way to
studio.
Yes.
Well,
What a rough life, Malcolm.
like in some of the Queen of the Reich EP or Rage for Order, is there a certain different writing that you go through whenever you're working with a concept album than you would on a regular LP? Obviously, they all have to kind of fit in a slot.
Yeah, it kind of takes a lot of planning and forethought to get everything to work together. And, you're also talking about, a lot of different musical ideas and lyrical ideas, getting them to mesh together in some sort of coherent sequence. And to paint a picture, musically and lyrically together.
But Jeff, what thoughts did you have in mind, especially on the Operation Mindcrime? Because it's obviously a mind crime all in itself, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, we just tried to take a complex idea and put it into the simplest forms, really.
Okay.
Sort of a minimalistic approach.
Minimalistic approach. How do you guys go as far as writing? Obviously, Jeff being the vocalist, and of course on guitars over here, Chris. You guys work a lot together. Does the whole band work as a whole, or how does that work?
Well, it's really a band effort when, at the end of the day on the songs, we have, sort of a catalyst team of Jeff and myself and Michael Wilton, our other guitar player, and the three of us usually begin the song ideas, with a guitar riff or a lyric idea, and we'll bring the songs to some sort of a basic demo level, and then present them to the other guys in the band. And Scott Rockenfield, our drummer, and Eddie Jackson, our bass player, become involved at the arrangement point, and are responsible for their parts and add a lot of input to things. So, Scott's written one of the pieces of music on this new record, Electric Requiem, which was, a contribution that he hasn't done before as far as bringing us music as well too. So it's a band effort. It's great. We all appreciate each other's ideas. It makes it easier, if you've got a lot of people contributing instead of one person that sort of has to carry the weight.
That's great. Well, I'll tell you what, we've been trying to push Queensryche here in town. I know there's a lot of following out there. A lot of people are looking forward to you guys coming into town. Anything up the old Reich sleeve that you guys got ready for a show tomorrow night, or what?
It's going to be an ensemble onslaught of Reich and roll.
Reich and roll.
You know?
I like that saying,
Yeah,
Jeff.
it's,
Reich and
it's
roll.
simple and effective to the point.
Okay. We're going to come back and talk with you guys some more, find out some more inner-depth Queensryche secrets. But first of all, we have to get into a tune
Just
here.
open up the Inquirer. It tells all.
Open up the Inquirer. This one is from the new album out, and why don't I let one of you guys explain a little bit more in-depth into the song here, Revolution Calling.
Oh.
Well, it's
An angry song.
yes, a rather angry song that starts off side one and is precluded by a track, Anarchy X, which is sort of a, I don't know, it's more of a visual setup as well, you know, that I guess we wanted something just very violent and statement-oriented to open the record, and this song was begging to be first, so...
It's begging to be first, and here it is. Revolution Calling, none other than Queensryche on the Eagle, Rock 103. In the studios with me, Mr. Chris DeGarmo and Jeff Tate.
Hi.
Hi, guys. All the way from Seattle, Washington, correct?
Yeah, all the way.
That's right, straight to
Flew
the
in tonight.
out-of-control room.
Hey, I'm glad for you guys to be in here. The show's going to be tomorrow. You guys getting psyched up for it already, or what?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Today's our day off, but we've been working all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, new songs.
For a guy that sings so high, Chris, you certainly do have a... Excuse me, Jeff. I've got them all. I'm whacking out here. You
Out
do
of control, folks.
Yeah, I am out of control. Boy, I screwed that one up big time. No, seriously, though, Jeff, excuse me. For a guy that sings with such a high vibrato, you kind of have a low voice in there. I guess it's all, just part of the voice, huh?
Too many cigarettes.
That's one thing I was kind of curious of. How did you get started in singing? Because your style is just so, obviously, it's very different than
The
most
shower,
people.
you know. I think where everybody gets started singing in the shower, you know.
Singing in the shower.
Yeah, it sounds great in there. Someday we're going to do an album of a bunch of vocal tracks in the shower.
Okay. Have you ever done any...
Real inspiring, naked with soap, you know.
Have you ever done any operatic singing?
No.
No. Okay.
It's Queensryche.
Strictly Queensryche. Okay. What kind of things you guys got as far as, it is the compact disc age? Are you guys, understand, getting some new discs out? It'll be ready for the market?
Matter of fact, the original first release that we had out, the Queensryche EP that had songs like Queen of the Reich and The Lady Wore Black on it, that is going to be released on compact disc and available to the public right around the first week of February, I believe. And not only is it the original 4 songs, but there's more. It's not Ginsu Knives, but it is something extra on the CD, and that is a recording of a song called Prophecy that we actually wrote the song right around the same time, but this is a recent recording that we did with Neil Kernan, who produced the Rage for Order project with us, and it's a very raw, very exciting version of Prophecy, which is also on the EP, so that's coming out. And I don't know, what else we got in the works?
Video?
New video coming up.
Video, yes. Queensryche starring in Celluloid.
Yes.
Coming out when?
Our first celluloid effort from Mind Crime. And
I was going to ask you, with an album that is irrational to a degree, but very rational to a degree, how do you even approach video when it comes to something like this?
Very difficultly. Carefully.
Yeah.
Carefully.
Because
it's
you've put so much on vinyl here, it's going to be very hard to put that much on video.
Well, we constantly get the question, are you guys thinking film? And I have a feeling when people see the video that they'll wonder just where we got the footage. Is there a Mind Crime movie? Does it exist? These and other questions to be answered
later.
Will be coming up later. Once again, Jeff Tate and Chris DeGarmo coming in here. They're in here right now. They're going to be coming in your speakers real soon, though. We're going to take a quick break, come back, and we're going to hear one of your guys' favorite tracks from the new Operation Mindcrime.
Eyes
of a Stranger.
Malcolm Riker, your nighttime Riker, and yes, the Riker has met the queens of the Reich. I guess we could say. No. Hey, guys. Seriously, though.
That's the first time we've heard that.
Okay. In town for the show tomorrow night, and obviously you guys are just primed and ready to go. Do you Jones for each show, or is like...
Yeah.
You just get that feeling that makes you want to do
it. Was our first.
Where did you guys play at last night?
Knoxville last night.
Knoxville?
And we've been off for 3 weeks on Christmas break, So it was everybody was looking forward to playing last night. It was great. Hearing the volume.
And obviously this is your first time in Memphis, too.
This is it.
So this must mean that Memphis is actually a virgin to Queensryche right now, and you guys are getting ready to blow it out tomorrow.
Well, rumor has it that a guy by the name of Riker actually has turned some of Memphis on to Queensryche type stuff. But it will be the first time that we do bring our live.
The operation will occur.
Assault, yes, with the Metallica boys.
Metallica?
Yes.
I must ask you, it must be very interesting touring with these guys. I mean, I know it's early in the tour, but do you foresee all kinds of fa-la-las happening?
Actually, we've been out since mid-October with Metallica. We started in Europe, and it's a great time. Their next
tour, to see how sober you can stay.
Okay. Is there anything that you guys do differently here in the United States than you would do in Europe when it comes to throwing concerts?
You can get arrested for stuff easily here. Here's a little more liberal.
A little more liberal in Europe. Well, I'd like to thank both of you guys for certainly coming in. And please, from the bottom of your heart, just kind of give Memphis one more last pull. Get them out there to the show. It's happening tomorrow night. What would you tell these people from Elvis Presley's hometown?
It's the show. It's a no-miss deal. I mean, what are you doing tomorrow night? Nothing, right? Go and see Metallica and Queensryche. Or is it Queensryche and Metallica? I think it's both. That's what it is.
Yeah, but I want to just stress, like what Chris said, what else are you going to do? You might as well come.
So, turn on your radio. Keep it right here at the Eagle, Rock 103, right, guys?
Right, so you can
pick up your girlfriend. Get your 2 tickets for tomorrow night's show. Look her at, just look her in the eyes of a stranger, right? Take her to the show.
Brilliant, Malcolm.
And you're into...
And the crowd goes wild.
Queensryche. Here's the new track. These guys like it. I hope you like it as well as we do.